Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so today was Friday, so it was the burn event as Brad was burning the USTC. So let's see how we did. We're on the Burn It All page here, and it's kind of shocking how many people have no longer wanted to participate in none of these things. I think a lot of people, um, I guess you can say they've given up, right? There's a lot of money to be made in this lung community and USTC. I just think a lot of people have given up and they're out here chasing these other tokens and coins that are up, already up like some of these tokens are, meme plays are up like 1,000, 3,000%, and they're chasing these ones and they're chasing that and they're chasing these. They're never in at the bottom. These people who are chasing all these things, all these coins, they never in at the bottom. They're always getting at the top. Just like today when everybody was chasing Bitcoin as it hit 70,000 and then Bitcoin just literally crashed back down to 66 and all those people are stuck holding the bag right now, right? So, and hoping that Bitcoin now heads higher, which of course it eventually will, but I think that's the problem that we have in this in the investment world of we have a lot of people who chase, right? And they put their money in a lot of questionable things and they lose a lot of money and they do it quietly and silently. This is why we don't hear from people anymore like we used to. I used to hear from all you guys all the time, right? Even when the comment sections wasn't on, right? So I mean the comment section wasn't always on Currency 365 as well. And I used to hear from people all the time. People used to tell me all the time everything they were doing, all their investments, this and that. And it got to the point where they were losing so much that they just went quiet. They went dark. And you had to like pray for them. Like, yo, are they people okay? I mean, people could go crazy when they lose this type of money, right? So I think that's what happened. I think a lot of people have lost so much money and have chased so many coins that it's like they have gone into darkness or quietness and at some point it's like, okay, yeah, being quiet about your investment is a good idea, and but also, it's also a good idea to say things as well. Like you got to balance it out. It's a good balance to have, you don't always you don't have to be quiet about everything, but you don't have to be loud about everything. It should be balanced, right? And I just think that's why a lot of people have lost so much money in the last 3 years that they don't want to do nothing. I think that they're in a state of like, I'm either gonna chase cryptos and hope that when I chase the top it continues to run, or I'm just not going to participate at all. And I think that's where we are right now, and it's kind of sad because we have an opportunity here to change our lives forever, right? With Lunk and USTC repeg here. And all we have to do is burn these tokens. That's all we have to do is burn this USTC and we repeg it. And the community is just not there at all. Like it's almost, it's almost like it's 20 people that are trying to repeg on their own, right? And we can repeg on our own with 20 people if those 20 people, have a lot of money coming in from the other investments and the other things, and God blesses us, and we could get it done. Um, but then what happens with that? All these other people are not in, and they don't get the benefit. So it's kind of sad. And this is what we're seeing, right? Because I shouldn't, me and 10 other people shouldn't be the only people in trying to repeg USTC. It's kind of weird. But anyways, that's where we at right now. And people are missing out on the really, really easy opportunity to change the structure of their lives forever just by repegging USTC. Burning down the supply is only 8 billion tokens. It's not like it's impossible to burn the supply down, and you don't even need it to burn down that many. You just need to burn. We burn half the supply. Where USTC is up to about 30 to 50 cents, and Lunk is taking off and into the pennies. And it's like, and then we could burn the rest of the supply down by volume, right? So it's not that hard. But for some people, it seems like it's impossible journey. So it's like they just go on and do other things and they don't even participate. So it's kind of really sad because now we got a lot of people just chasing tokens, getting burned. A lot of people lost a lot of money this week. People got liquidated like crazy this week. And I guarantee you, it's a lot of people that used to be in Lunk, used to be in USTC, used to be in some of these tokens back in the day. And instead of hodling and holding and just buying more little by little and accumulating their net worth and their crypto net worth, instead they pulled out their money in the bear market and now they're chasing and trying to hit lottery ticket miracles. And that's what's happening, in my opinion. And that's very sad. Okay, so let's go here. Brad is at 963 followers here, almost at 1,000, and the milestones here, we 10,000 still in progress. We are about to get there. If Lunk just goes up a little bit more next week, we will be there. So as people continue to unstake, the rewards get more. You get more rewards, and of course the percentage rewards go up as well. So looks like we're heading back up to 20% rewards, and so you get more tokens, and then your rewards go up as well. So it's kind of a good thing, but it's a bad thing as well, right? So it's kind of give and take. We would love people to stake and secure the blockchain and remove those tokens out of circulation. But at the same time, if people are undelegating, and then we get more rewards, and we also get more benefits. We get more rewards, and we get a higher percentage as well. All right. So Brad says here, all right, this week's burn event has come to a close. We had 8,000 USTC worth of commissions this week. So now we're at 8,000. So we're only 2,000 away from that 10,000 first goal there. And says sent to the burn wallet, and 8K USTC worth of donations sent to the burn wallet, where 3,000 of it was sent through the We Mint Cash portal, 16,000 in total. So okay, so 16,000 USTC was burned this week, which is nothing, right? It's nice. It's nice, but it's like there's 200 people in the Telegram group. Where is everybody at? Right? There's thousands of people on Eyes of Media. There's hundreds of people, almost 1,000 people on Patreon. There's thousands of people following Brad here on Twitter. There's thousands of people following me. Where's everybody at? Right? And that's the question we need to start asking. What happened to everybody? Right? Especially when we're in a bull cycle here and people should have money, right? I mean, everything has gone up at least 2x. I mean, almost everything has 2x, or almost everything has 2 to 3x in the last 7 weeks. And so it's like, where's everybody at? Like, you can't spare $20. You know what I mean? Like, so it's it is weird. The cryptos are going up and people are disappearing. So it's like, I understand the bear market. People are like, man, we don't have money, or we're struggling, this and that. But now everything's starting to go to the upside. You know, I think the last time they said it was like 70 to 80% of Shiba Inu holders are now in profit. You know what I mean? So like a lot of things are now heading to the upside, and we're and people are now like disappearing, like and there's no like people don't have any money or something. It's like when they actually do now, right? So people actually do have money now, and they're participating less. So it is kind of hurtful, to have to work this hard to do something so easy like everybody take out $20 a week and just burn USTC so we can get freaking wealthy and take care of our children and family and buy your mom and dad a house and you can retire them and all that. Like it's very simple. It's 8 billion tokens, right? And you just cut it in half and you're set free. And people don't. And it's almost like it's become impossible for people now, and which is really sad. The enemy has stolen your joy and has stolen your stolen your vision of how easy and simple this is, and have made it very complicated, in my opinion, and that's really sad. Okay, but we're gonna march on, and we're gonna march on with a lot of people not participating. So unfortunately, and as Lunk goes higher, we're gonna see that a lot of people are not in Lunk. We're gonna see that, right? When as Shiba Inu goes higher, we're gonna see that a lot of people are not in SHIB. When Lunk goes higher, we're gonna see a lot of people are not on Lunk. They were just they're not part they're not part of the part the participation. They're not part of the event, and that's going to be really sad. To watch people that should have been in this thing with a lot of lunk and a lot of USTC and a lot of Shiba Inu because you had 3 years to load up, and to find out that many of y'all and many people in the 365 crew and many people in the wealth community and in the kingdom community have barely any lunk and barely any Shiba Inu at all, and any of these other tokens, and you barely have anything. It's good. That's really because God gave you 3 years to load up, right? And so it is going to be very sad. But anyways, and this is the last massive bull run. You know what I mean? Because by the time this one ends, it's like we're in a digital age system. The institutional money is already in it. It has already came in. It's not much more growth to go, right? And so this is the last big one, and that's pretty sad that a lot of people are not participating, and if they are, they're going to be chasing at the tops again. All right, it is really sad. Now, I want people to win, and that's why I talk like this. If I didn't, I would just shut up and not even care and say screw you. Okay, so let's go here and let's take a look at the validator that we're waiting to really get big money into this thing and really get this thing moving. And once we get out of some of these other tokens that we're in. Okay, we haven't even started yet. A lot of the money is in other tokens right now, other plays that we've been holding for some of us years, and we're waiting for those ones to clear out. And I think next year is going to be. I mean, if we can't get this done this year, then of course next year we're definitely going to get it done. I mean, the numbers that I have for Shiba Inu and the numbers I have for Jasmine and the numbers I have for Solana, you know what I mean? Like Flare and all these Dogecoin, like, all these things, we should be able to repeg on just Shiba Inu alone, right? If Shiba Inu gets to a penny, we will, and not even a penny, doesn't even need to go a penny. How about just drop two zeros? You know what I mean? If Shiba Inu drops two zeros, right, from here, right down is that what I don't even know what it is right now, but if it can drop just two zeros from here, right? That we should be able to repay off of that, right? So you would think, right? So but then so if we hopefully it's this year, but if it's not this year for some reason, then it's definitely next year in the peak of the bull cycle, right? And we can take a lot of those earnings, the Solana earnings, the Jasmine earnings, the Flare earnings, the Shibun earnings, and all the Vote Inu earnings, and all the other earnings that we're gonna have, and we could just we could repeg that in this and really very easy. It's not going to take much of us to repay that at all. Might only take one person could probably do it if ship goes to a penny, might get one person might be able to repeg USTC, man. Somebody holding like 20 billion ship will be able to repeg on their own. Like crazy. Okay, but anyways, hopefully we get it done this year. All right, so you can see here 3.219, and that's not bad, especially because we saw a ton of undelegations this week from the chain as people are anticipating the rise to 305. So it's not bad at all to be able to hold that level of that 3.2 this week. And so a lot of people were undelegating from the entire chain. I mean, all nodes lost like I don't know. All nodes were sitting at like 153, 154. Down there under like they're at 148 or something. So I mean, a lot of people lost billions, and so we didn't even lose that much. So we got to be happy for that. All right, so a lot of people delegating, and you can see the delegations there still coming in on a daily basis there. So that's pretty good. So good. And of course, we have a new number one here, 331. I can't wait till everybody's in the 100 million plus, and then everybody's in the billions. That's going to be awesome there. So we're just waiting it out. You can see our voting power went up, even though our delegations didn't, because a lot of people undelegated from everybody else. So you can see that we didn't have that much undelegations compared to everybody else. Everybody else has had a lot of undelegations. That's why our voting power went up. Not, even though our delegations did not. So that's pretty good, right? So we're not getting a lot of undelegations. Other people are, so that's rising us up and in voting power. So that's pretty cool. So anyways, let's see what happens this week. Can we get some more big delegations this week if we get some of these other tokens to really start shining and making some moves? If we can get VRA Veracity can get into that 5 to 10 cents. I'll cash that out and I'll dump it into the Bernard validator, and so that'll be one of the places I'm going to be dumping into the Bernard validator if we can get to that 5 to 10 cents range for VRA. I will buy more, but I'll buy it on the pullback once the markets pull back. But I want to cash out my VRA at the peak, and then hopefully around 10 cents if I can get it, if I can catch it there, and then I can get back in it maybe I don't know 1 cent and take it from 1 cent to $1 into 2025, right? So yeah, so that's one of the plays I will be moving over here to the Bernard validator, and I don't know. I mean, Sheena, another one, right? If Sheena can get up to, $100 million market cap, $2 billion market cap, $3 billion market cap, it's another one that I'm going to be dumping into the Bernard validator that I hold as well, right? So, um, yeah, so I mean, there's a bunch of, I probably have like 10 plays that I could dump into the burnout value. That's just me alone, right? So, and then you guys, everybody else. So that is a lot of other people that are holding other tokens that are ready that could come in as well and dump money into Luna Classic and stake with burnout validator, right? And of course, we have the dinar out there as well. We don't know when that's going to revalue though, but we do have it out there, right? So yeah, that's out there lurking, and that thing can go at any moment, and then it's over, right? Once when the dinar revives, then we repay immediately, right? So it wouldn't take long to repay. But anyways, peace out. God bless. Hope you guys are doing well. And if you are one of those people that have given up, or you're watching this and you gave up, or you're buying the tops and you're chasing plays and you're miserable, man, get back to fundamentals, man. Get back to the fundamentals. Get back to the prophetic tokens that God has called you to be in. And because it's not too late, these things have not gone crazy yet. And just get back to a foundation of consistency. Consistency is how you become a millionaire and a billionaire, and consistency is how you keep being, and stay a millionaire and a billionaire. It's not being all over the place and wild and chasing this, then chasing that, then doing this and doing that. Is there a time and place for play money like that? Yeah, you can always, but it's a very little small percentage of your portfolio, right? It's like 3% of your portfolio you can use to chase things over here and chase meme coins over there, and or leverage trade over here and there. It shouldn't be 50 or 100% of your portfolio, right? It should be like 3%, right? So, anyways, that's the advice that I have. I'm not a financial advisor or wealth manager though, so. But all I know is that there's a lot of people hurting in secret, and a lot of people have changed their attitudes and have and are hurting in secret, and hurting in silence because of the decisions they've made, and they're regretting not just staying steady as it goes, not being steady as it goes during the bear cycle and just accumulating. We talked about this for years. Just steady as it goes in the bear cycle, weather the storm, and just accumulate. And because then once the bull cycle comes, all the pain goes away, and you're going to be rewarded, right? And that didn't happen for a lot of people. Only some people did that. And a lot of people are now regretting it. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.